ICE Barbie just got triggered by a cock. Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem was reportedly facing down an army of Antifa protesters in war-ravaged Portland, starting off by disapproving of a person in a chicken suit. And I'll play that and more humiliating clips from her trip in a second, but this is odd for a number of reasons. First and foremost, Kristi Noem normally loves cock, just not her husband's.
I had actually never heard of this alleged affair between Corey Lewandowski and Kristi Noem before, but I guess I was just late to the game because it turns out it wasn't even that hidden.
But the other problem was this was actually documented by another alleged cock lover, MAGA podcaster Benny Johnson, who recently got exposed by his own browser cookies and staffers of Turning Point USA for, well, that. Because it seems in addition to allegedly leaving his wife and young children crying at home in order to go have sex with young men at Turning Point USA conventions, he's also leaving them crying at home to go join in on domestic terror raids that get him and our Department of Homeland Security Secretary brutally trolled. Take a look at this.
Secretary, do you have a message to the protesters, especially the man in the chicken outfit?
Man in the chicken outfit? I just see him now. Goodness sakes. He could do better. Our goal is that people would peacefully protest, but that we would still be allowed to enforce the law in this country. So it's too bad they're uneducated and ill-informed. Good. It's good to see. We'll see what we can do to give you guys a little more security.
This is absolutely nothing as to what it is at night, though.
No.
It's really bad.
Wow, real hard-hitting journalism there, Benny. I guess that's why he needs his bulletproof vest to protect from all those Antifa rioters. I mean, just look at that war zone. Even Democratic strategist Adam Parkhomenko retweeted the video saying, LOL, there's like 8 fucking people there. The whole thing is giving this scene from The Rookie.
Ow! Top cuties, cute on duty, baby blue booties, go ahead and lock me up, arrest me, but make it sexy.
Oh, and that stuff they said about how bad it gets at night? Well, here was Portland last night. Right, those people in animal costumes are such dangerous domestic terrorists, it's no wonder that ICE Gestapo agents had to pepper spray one through the air vent of their frog costume. But Kristi Noem wasn't gonna let these lawbreakers stop her, even when she was denied entry to a building, a federal building, to go to the bathroom in Chicago.
Can we use the restrooms? No, you cannot.
We can? Okay, all right, thank you. Interesting. That's what Governor Pritzker says is cooperation in keeping people safe.
So why wouldn't they let you in? What's been going on here? What's been going on here, Secretary?
We were coming to go out and do some operations to pick up some guys with criminal convictions on them, and the city police wouldn't even let us use a restroom.
Instead, she decided to fight lawbreakers by breaking the law. Here she is confronting a person who's been arrested in the back of a police car.
Hello. Hello. I'm Kristi. I wanted to ask you a few questions. How long have you been in the United States? You don't know? No English?
¿Cuántos años tienes en los Estados Unidos? ¿Qué años?
How many times have you come in and gone out of the country illegally?
5 times.
5 times?
7 years.
You've been here 7 years? When's the last time you went back to Mexico? And is he a convicted sex offender here?
Sí.
Yeah.
And first and foremost, I can't wait for any Republican to be like, oh my god, he's a sex offender with a minor, as if their pedo president and entire party shouldn't be convicted of the same. But secondly, all the comments say some version of the same thing. I'm so sick of the theatrics, this is all BS. So ICE is being paid to create skits for social media now. He should not be tried in the back of a car without a lawyer present. This is not legal. No Miranda rights read, coercion, lawyer not present. Full glam, keeping with the camera, ready with the loaded language questions I call BS. It reminds me of South Park.
I know it's tough doing what's hard, but we could use more men like you to distract.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Your Botox, Miss Noem?
Oh yeah, fix me up, fix me up.
Another day doing what's tough.
And look, this is obviously hard stuff to watch, but there is some good news here, because these people, like Kristi Noem, ICE, and Benny Johnson specifically, keep getting brutally trolled and exposed. First, for instance, here's this really uplifting video posted by Congresswoman Maxine Dexter of senior citizens going viral for protesting by singing "This Land Is Your Land" on ukuleles.
This land is my land. From Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
But here's what really pisses me off about this whole situation and exposes these people brutally for what they are. They claim to be the moral superiority, to be the ones doing things legally and kicking illegal people out of the country and being on the right side and not violent, while committing heinous acts of criminal violence against American citizens and defying the most basic of human rights for all people. And Benny Johnson specifically, the guy who's been tagging around on all these ICE raids, being the propaganda influencer for an authoritarian regime, is somehow simultaneously this poster child of MAGA macho masculine moral man.
Young men, we're just going to cut right to it. If you want to be an immovable mountain in your life, if you wish to be a strong alpha, I beg you, find a woman.
And yet also, he's...
It sounds like he's trying to convince himself. Now, there's also other reporting that has shown that Benny Johnson very well has looked up male-on-male activities.
And that's just fucked up. Not the loving cock part, more power to you. It's fucked up that allegedly Benny and many other MAGA Republicans are suppressing their sexual freedom and treading on themselves when they could be liberated to live their truths. All while making the lives of LGBTQ people living hell and pushing hateful rhetoric against them. One thing's for sure though, these maggots definitely need Jesus, just not the kind they like to bastardize. Based on what I'm hearing, they get a lot more mileage out of Jesus from WeHo. And look, is that petty? Hell yeah. But is it objectively hilarious? Also hell yeah. And I hope Benny, for his own sake, can get his cheeks clapped appropriately. Preferably by a large burly man in a prison cell. Because ultimately, that is where all of these people should end up, and hopefully will if we continue the fight, because it is working. Laughing at and humiliating these people is working, as well as doing small things or big things like in this next video and standing up for our communities. Watch these ICE Gestapo agents get absolutely shut down by local citizens in Chicago who did nothing violent to stop this glorified kidnapping.
La migra! Hey!
The resistance is not futile and it is working. And I will remind you all, because I think it needs to be said, nothing a protester can do will be more violent than the oppressive systems they are challenging. And that has become clear as day here. That is not a call for violence, but merely a calling out of where the real violence truly lies. Fuck Kristi Noem, Benny Johnson, Donald Trump, and this entire administration. Thanks for watching. For Really American, I'm Kenny Hesse. I'll see you in the next one.